Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I'm your host, the voice of reason. This is a news and educational video of the ongoing events in Afghanistan. So, first, as we know, and I talked about on a previous video, that the Afghan national government has fallen. The president of Afghanistan and key members of its leadership has fled the country. And Taliban forces are now inside of Kabul. We have seen some incredible videos taken from the Kabul International Airport, where we see hundreds and hundreds of Afghanis attempting to flee the Taliban, getting onto the airbase, jumping on top of C-17 transport aircraft, and in some cases falling from their lives as the plane reaches several hundred feet into the air. But this was something that did not have to occur. The ability to stop the Taliban from entering Kabul could have been executed with very little effort. A contingency plan could have been set into place where U.S. forces would have immediately moved into Kabul. And again, we're not talking about a combat division deploying to Kabul and boots on the ground having to engage the Taliban directly. While that could never obviously be eliminated completely, the United States does have the assets to place air assets on the ground inside of Kabul and use those air assets to decimate the Afghan Taliban. And that was not done. The U.S. could have very quickly inserted Apache gunships, Marine Super Cobra gunships. They could have had C-130 gunships, just a range of assets that are available that could have been deployed for immediate use and prevented what we just saw occur. Now, I think there are other external actors as well that were in on this this power game that took place inside of Afghanistan, and you have to look in the direction of the Chinese, and you have to look in the direction of Pakistan. So we know Pakistan has harbored the Taliban for many years, and it has been actively doing so even now in the present day. The Chinese have great interests in the rare minerals that exist inside of Afghanistan, and there have been negotiations with the Taliban via the Chinese. And we also know that the Taliban was giving out significant sums of money to Afghan military personnel to basically capitulate, surrender, and or retreat and leave their weapons and ammunition. And the real, where did that come from? Well, most likely it came from China. But if anyone has any doubt that the United States could have stopped this from occurring, it is absolutely 100% certain the U.S. could have stopped this from happening. The problem, it came from the White House. Biden was on vacation. Kamala Harris, Auntie Harris, completely incompetent. And people are calling for, obviously Biden to step down, but I mean, I don't think it gets any better with the alternative. I think we have some very, very significant issues right now inside of the United States, especially in terms of the level of competency that exists within the White House right now, and that should be a concern for everyone, wherever you sit on the whatever side of the political sphere you're on. Again, left, right, north, south, whatever. It just doesn't matter. You have to look at, do we have smart people leading the country? And if you can observe what just occurred and you can honestly say, yep, these are smart people, well, I'm not sure what to say to that, because clearly we're just seeing, and not just this issue, there's other issues going on as well that are just of incredible concern. It's like the White House is occupied, but it's really not. There's nothing going on other than residing there. But back to the events inside of Afghanistan, and specifically this fiasco that has happened in Kabul. The president could have simply given the military the order to prevent the Taliban from entering the environments of Kabul, and that order was not given. Thus, what we saw did occur, and it's reprehensible. It should have not happened. There are quite literally tens of thousands of people now that are inside of Afghanistan who simply did not want this to happen, who are going to be hunted down and in all probability executed. The Taliban regime that is going to take power or has taken power, this so-called emirate, is something out of the Dark Ages, and the people of Afghanistan will soon feel that. The people that were living inside of Kabul, who were experiencing something that was different than what they're about to experience, it's going to be horrifying for them. And again, I just have to reiterate that all this could have been prevented. Contingency plans are in place, were in place, yet no one executed that order. And now we're seeing what occurred. And most likely, because of just the level of sheer incompetence, you'll probably see at some point the end of this administration, whether through election or some other recourse. Have a great day, everybody.